Without getting too much into it just yet, basically, I need to drop all non-essential projects. Hi, it's Wallace. My hands are very cold, so I'm going to be holding this mug of hot water. It's just hot water. It's not tea. It's hot water. But it's also a pumpkin. I wanted to make a really quick video just because some things have happened this week that mean my plans for the rest of the month and for October have shifted around. I am back in Texas. My sister and I made it through our 2-day drive just fine. I did not get that many words written on the road trip. I think in total it was less than 300. Note to self, definitely don't try and write on a computer that can't hold a charge. And right when we got back from the road trip, I decorated my room for Halloween. I have all my little pumpkins out. There were a few reasons why I did this. The first being the last roughly 11 days of October last year were ruined because my house got hit by a tornado. And I know I mention that all the time, but I'm never gonna stop mentioning it because it still boggles my mind that that's an actual thing that happened. But moving on, I decided to reclaim those 11 days this year by decorating early and starting all my traditions early. Also, it's 2020 and I feel like there really doesn't need to be any other excuse to start the holiday season earlier, right? I mean, why the heck not? And in my mind, the more important reason being that I was working on a story that was all about exploring and enjoying the Halloween aesthetic. I needed to just surround myself with Halloween vibes in the idea that it would help me stay in the headspace for the story. But my plans have changed. Without getting too much into it just yet, basically, I need to drop all non-essential projects is how I'm gonna phrase that. I will no longer be working on this book as for October with an asterisk. The asterisk is the fact that writing it makes me really happy, and again, this is the perfect season to be writing it because we are heading into October. So if I'm getting stressed out by school, I might just allow myself to indulge in the fantasy of that book. I'm just no longer operating under the deadline of having it done by October 1st. You know, I was supposed to be researching for my nano story this month, which I have been, but that research is being put on pause. I have other smaller projects I was working on. I was thinking about doing 12 short stories in 12 months for Moreci. That's now on pause. And the reason for that is because, again, without getting too much into it right now, I have received some feedback about a story that I have been working on. If you watched my videos from way back when I first started this channel last year and I talk about sending a draft off to a developmental editor, that's the story that I'm talking about. I got notes back from that editor many months ago. I incorporated those notes, and that manuscript I have really been treating as the manuscript I intend to attempt to get published. I apologize if I'm being super vague right now. I'm just not totally sure what's appropriate or not to say. I don't know. The important thing is that I have received feedback that I need to make a new draft of this story where I take it from about 90,000 words to 75,000 words, and that I need to make certain events happen sooner in the story. To do this, I'm going to need to reread the story because I haven't looked at it since late June. I'm going to need to analyze the plot and see what characters aren't really necessary, who I can cut, or who I need to double down on. And I need to figure out what scenes I can cut. And once those have been cut, how I'm going to glue the bordering scenes of that cut together. The important thing is that this feedback was semi-time sensitive. This person wants to see another manuscript. So that's why I'm focusing only on this for now. I was very excited by these critiques. I still have butterflies, and because it's time sensitive, this story is now priority number 1. Probably almost as big of a priority to me as my master's program. So that's kind of weird because I've been trying to be like school first, but maybe it's a tie. That being said, a lot of the things I had planned to do for this fall aren't gonna happen anymore. I don't even know if I'm gonna participate in Nano this year, and I was all set on it. That's all gonna have to be on back burner now. I don't wanna write off participating in Nano. I just kind of wanna start thinking about that being a possibility because I had gotten myself really excited for Nano, and I think I need to talk myself back down into the realm of what's actually realistic. Also, a lot of the videos I had planned to film for the rest of the month and into October are no longer relevant because a lot of them were pertaining to this book is for October. So my upload schedule might shift around a little bit. I had other Cook What I Write videos planned as I made more recipes from the magical cookbook. Those aren't going to be happening anymore. Or maybe they will be. I don't know. Probably not. I should have written down a script before I sat down to film this video. I'm going to take a sip of my hot water now. Oh my God. I know that I just looked like Kombucha Girl for a second. Lukewarm. There's definitely going to just be a period of reshifting as I kind of figure out my new schedule. So for the next few weeks, if for some reason my filming schedule is strange and the videos that I'm making have nothing to do with what they've been about for the past 2 months, now you know why. And instead, I'm thinking, as I'm thinking out loud right now, this is all just spitballing, I'll probably be focusing on editing, I guess, and explaining my process and how I attempt to get from 90,000 to 75,000 words. And then maybe after that, hopefully I can be a little less vague about what's going on, whether it works out or not. That's it for me. Sorry for the kind of weird harebrained video. I don't really have anything else to say. Oh, wait, I totally need to show you all. Look what I got. These were all waiting for me when I got home. I had ordered these forever ago. I ordered a ton of different Booktuber books. And look, there's room on this shelf. So if you have a book that I can get on Amazon, tell me its title in the comments below and let me show you some love, because I want this whole shelf to be Booktuber books. In case you didn't know, these are mine. I talk about this in my Authortuber newbie video, which you should go watch. It's my first video. It's not the greatest, but not that any of my videos are the greatest, but I have 2 different publications technically. I have an essay in the back of this that I wrote when I was 12 with my sister comparing Twilight to Pride and Prejudice. Second is Tales from Spaceship Earth, and I have a short story in here about a misanthrope who goes underground because he believes the world's about to end, and then he accidentally sleeps for 120 years and wakes up to a utopia, and it's about him kind of processing that cognitive dissonance. So it's good times. But yeah, if you have an Authortube channel and you have a book for sale on Amazon, let me know. Let me show you some love. If you don't have an Authortube channel, but you still have a book out, still let me know and I can put it on a different bookshelf. This is just specifically for Authortube. And I will also read it, of course. Again, sorry for the crazy directions of this video. This is gonna be a really fun one to try and edit together to make any sort of sense. That's it from me. Have a great day. If I don't see you before October, I don't know why I wouldn't, but I might not. Happy beginnings of Halloween. Yay. Great. Bye. Oh, go right. Hi, baby. Oh, are you gonna lay down right next to me? You're gonna lay down right next to me. Hi, baby.